Let them explore the words, something like a Taurus, and never get addicted. Less from Louis Deals to Jimmy Choo's, he's real. She know the time, she sees the Richard Mille. Flat, double skeletal, tourbillon. It's just like her body move, turns her on. And all our car doors go up like Transformers. See, I can do it this away, I can do it that away. From the crib in Virginia to that new Miami getaway. So cooler like New Edition, unless she hot just
power forward at 7.
Greetings, everyone, from Charlotte as we bring you an Eastern Conference contest live from the Time Warner Cable Arena. We welcome you this Thursday evening. Hoping you're having a good one and are as excited. Easy subbed in for Charlotte. Oh, it's nice to see him get another go at this. Impressed so much in his first go-around with the team. They offered him another 10-day contract.
Well, I thought he definitely showed he wasn't overwhelmed, but with his second one, he'll need to show them something more in hopes that he'll be able to be signed for the rest of the season.
So on the floor for Washington, Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Chris Humphries is out there with Webster, and it's Serafin in at the 5 spot. Well, the Bobcats then, now Hornets, might have been a little bit late to the analytics movement, but that's going on in the NBA all over the place, and they're full-time on it now.
Yeah, they're all over it. Last season, they had a half dozen of their staff devoted to analytics.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Yambo, he's checked in for Jefferson. Williams comes in for Zone. Taylor's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Henderson for Lance Stevenson. Miller's checked in for Washington.
John Wall is becoming very efficient running the pick and roll. He's got a nice pull-up from the right elbow if the defender decides to sag off or go under the screen. And if they play up on him, he can blow right by him. So because of his finishing ability, that's a tough cover.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but you know the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
This is to Serafin. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. And Wall has some good big men to work with running that pick and roll. Nene, very mobile. Steve, a great finisher.
Yeah, and of course, Marcin Gortat spent a couple years running the pick and roll with Steve Nash in Phoenix. So, you know, he's had some pointers for Wall, too. All in all, you love to see the chemistry that has developed between all those players. Good glass work there. Rebounds have been a little tough to come by for them in this quarter.
Well, it looks to me like they're still finding their way out there, but it is early.
Miller kicks to Webster. Here's Humphries. Off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Wizards. Temple comes in for John Wall. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Miller. Over to the left wing. Pass to Serafin. Back to Miller. Shot clock at 6. From 12 feet out. Rejected by Mullins. Outside, Taylor. On the jam by Gerald Henderson.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, that's good stuff there. He's able to play well above the rim, but the execution really got him that look.
The Wizards have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Both free throws good for Miller.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Here's Mullins. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington. Tries it from the top of the key. No good on that last second attempt there. Neither team. Almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Biombo, he's checked in for Jefferson. Zeller comes in for Marvin Williams. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Gerald Henderson. And Easy Breezy subbed in for Kemba Walker. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Chris Humphries has checked in for Nene. Webster comes in for Porter. Bradley Beal's checked in for Garrett Temple. And it's John Wall in for Andre Miller. So on the floor for Washington, Beal and Webster out on the perimeter. Kevin Seraphin is out there with Humphries. And it's Wall in at the 1. The feed to Beal. And it's Wall at the elbow. And Beal kicks to Webster. Pass to Beal. He dishes it to Humphries. Makes it off the glass. Humphries has got his first points of the game.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, there's no doubting Charlotte a much improved defense last season. Coach Steve Clifford said, to take the next step, we're going to have to become more balanced, play the same level of defense, and do a better job offensively. We need more aspects to our offense. For one, consistency getting up the floor and attacking before the defense is set. Can they do it? We'll see, guys.
They've added some pieces, Doris. We'll see how they do. Thanks.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Here's Mullins, covered by Wall. Again, Mullins missing.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
And Wall kicks to Beal. And here's Seraphin. Feeds it to Webster. A 3-ball. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one. Charlotte in the lead. 23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Mullins. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Mullins got 5 points in the quarter. Now Beal. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. From 12 feet out. No good.
What determination. There was a lot of competition for that rebound, and he came away with it.
Well, guys,
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Charlotte making some changes. Marvin Williams is checked in for Cody Zeller. Henderson comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Jeff Taylor in for Lance Stevenson. The Wizards also changing it up. Porter's checked in for Butler. Temple comes in for Beal. And Miller's subbed in for John Wall. Henderson out there with Marvin Williams. Then it's Jeff Taylor. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Walker in at the point. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Andre Miller with 15 seasons.
At the line
Until he's 40. And I'll tell you, with his style of play, it doesn't seem like a stretch. He's low to the ground. He plays with a craftiness that really doesn't require a ton of speed.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Biombo checks in for Al Jefferson. And Easy Breezy subbed in for Kemba Walker. And stolen by Miller. Drops in the breakaway layup. Miller's got 6.
You know, everybody seems to be sleepwalking out there on defense, and it's been that way, guys, ever since they came out of the halftime locker room. And Andre Miller is really a crafty ball handler. It's amazing the numbers he's produced over his career without being a high flyer, without being super fast. What he is highly skilled, smart, tough, durable, uses changes of speed. And the strength he has served him well as a post-up guard and also in being able to play through contact in the lane.
Here's Temple. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Porter. The 15-footer. Good. Porter's got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards.
Looks to me like they hit the refresh button here in the second half after shooting less than 40% from the field before the break.
Yeah, well, they managed to hold down the fort defensively, and now their offense is finally starting to kick into groove.
Down low. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Porter's got 4 this quarter. And Steve, you talk about Miller's strength and his deceptiveness. One of the best post-up point guards in the NBA.
Yeah, maybe the best over the course of his career. He's got that little bank shot from the mid-post, unbelievable footwork and spin moves. He's got all the tricks in his book.
Wizards making a switch here. Webster's checked in. Washington leading now by 3. Got a piece of it. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Mullins. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. That gives them the lead. Mullins got 14.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's Miller penetrating. He feeds it to Webster. Nene down low. Biyombo on him, and he gets it to go. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to